Oh god, what a day. I don't know where to start, honestly, because I think this is gonna be just a whole roller coaster of emotions. Not only that, but also a few things happened today. I'm not even sure if I'm even gonna start with that. Yep, my starting is back. Lovely. But anyway, welcome, my dearest angels, to the final Skyforge stream. It is incredibly bittersweet. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna be able to reach a point where if I'm even gonna be crying or something, because I remember there was like a stream that I did talking about the fact that Skyforge was closing. I I bawled so much. I bawled my eyes out on that, and including that plus the day that I found out that the game was closing. It's a lot of tears that I shed, and I'm not sure at this point if I just accepted the game just going away from my life, or maybe I'm still probably gonna be shedding a few more tears. I know that I'm just like, am I gonna be shedding more tears? That's the question, because I honestly kind of wish that I'm not feeling like so empty inside at this point. So yeah. Also, yes, I am streaming earlier today. I did notify kind of ish on Discord, because since this is the last Skyforge stream, I also want to be able to do not only the stream, but I also want to be able to be part of daily raids one last time. Since I didn't really feel like yesterday as the last daily raids, I kind of wanted to just be all inclusive. So I ended up just like making the decision. It was a very late decision indeed, though most of you probably weren't really aware of that. So some of you got caught off guard. And also, thank you, Rebellion. Really, thank you so much for the massive raid. I didn't actually know they were actually finishing it up right now. I was actually watching your stream almost till the last minute. It was being really good. I did see that part of the stream that the poor little creatures were funning about how the birds and the bees happen. Poor creatures. I'm just not gonna go into full detail, because if you want to see more, just watch Rev's stream instead. Gotta restart again. Your voice is echoing again. It could be your side then. Last time it was that. But the few things that happened today. Maturely, two things. I found out that brew keys are a thing. Yes, you heard me right. Brew keys. And I'm not talking about Brooklyn or like a small size Brooklyn. No. And I'm talking about brownies and cookies combined. I tried one today, and by golly, that makes you ascend to godhood. That is so good. And since I bought a package that had two of them, I ended up just getting another one so I can probably eat it during the stream. Yeah, brookies are awesome. They're so good. A combination of brownies and cookies, they're divine. I wish the devs could revive this game years later. Maybe there's a chance. The thing is, I don't think the devs are gonna do that. You have a piece for me? I do have an entire brookie, if it's necessary. I have not touched it because it's incredibly hot right now. I had to preheat it twice. Actually, I had to eat it up twice in a microwave because I thought that 25 seconds was enough. Apparently it wasn't, because the cookie side was really tough and it's still a little bit cold. So I ended up just heating up like 10 more seconds, and now it's incredibly hot. So just wait a little bit before you eat it up, please. But it is on my bed right now. I'm just letting it like cool it off a little. But that was the good thing. There was also another thing. I swapped up my chair today. The chair that I just used to sit up and be on my laptop all day today. And it's taking me a long time to accustom myself for it. Okay, Sans. Just really don't send your location here, please. But the thing is, this chair is really good. the thing is, I'm having a hard time trying to custom myself, right? Because apparently I got so used to my previous chair that this one, even though it's gonna be really great for my posture, it's being a little bit tough for me to adapt myself for it because it feels like I'm about to fall down every time that I'm not paying attention. So it is something I'm probably gonna have to get used to. It came today, so this is the first day I'm like fully using the chair, so it's a little tough. All right, I'll just pack up maybe like 3 more brookies and I'll send it there to his hands. So this is a new chair for me. Maybe I'll get used to it, but it's probably gonna take me a bit of time. And also a few funny things happened today as well. One of them was basically we were getting to a shopping center to buy the chair, to find a chair. And me and dad, it was me and my dad. We were trying to find a place to park the car. And we were just about to turn when there was like a couple of old people just like in front of us. My dad was just making the turn when the old man started to complain to my dad, like in front of him. Like, I don't know, I don't get it why he was so upset, but he did say that to just not have the wheel touch the blue lines. And apparently the blue lines there just means like it's just like to park a taxi car. The thing is, my dad wasn't really parking his own car. He was just like passing through, and it was just like it was just slightly just a slight line of it, and the man was just going all ballistic on my dad. And I'm like, I was like looking at the dude. I'm looking at my dad. I'm looking at the dude. I'm looking at my dad, and my dad was just like looking at his face was so like dumbfounded. Sometimes my dad gets really like mad when it comes to people like complaining to him, but he was more dumbfounded than anything because it was like, are you complaining about this? And it was such a small matter to complain about. Like, my dad was just trying to pass through. He was not even gonna be like parking a car in a taxi spot. So we were thinking it was because maybe we were almost hitting the guy, we're almost hitting the old couple or anything. But no, that was not the case. It was just because the wheel just touched the blue line just a tad bit. Ugh, why there are people like that? That was we were like laughing it off like after that because it was just ridiculous. And actually, like a few hours later, I found that so ridiculous that I think the ridiculousness of the situation just ended up affecting me because I don't know why, but I was getting so dumbfounded over everything. I don't know why, but my hands were starting to get really slippery. My brain was just like having like resets every once in a while. And one of the things was we went to a grocery store. I think we went to Mercadona. I'm not sure if you guys have Mercadona in the United States or any like English-based country, but we do have Mercadona here. And we went there, and my dad gave me his credit card just to pay it out because he was like trying to stuff off the grocery bags. And for some reason, whenever I had the card on me, even if I put into the slot of the little machine or try to like pass over it, it wouldn't work. It wouldn't register. When it actually went to my dad's hands, it finally worked. I'm like, okay, that means this is not my day. This is absolutely not my day. Also because I was being incredibly picky today, because when we went to the store first to buy this chair that I have, at first I didn't like it, just for one reason, because it had gray in it. And it might be picky, oh, it's a racist, something like that. It was white and gray. My room is more on the sides of pink, white, brownish, and some yellow. And I think that gray was gonna be like clashing out a lot of those colors. So I was trying to like make sense of the situation. Like, that's the only thing that doesn't really make it right, is just the fact that it has a little bit of gray in there. And honestly, at some point I just had to give in and get the chair because no other chair was better than that one. So I just had to give in. So it was kind of a huge workaround. So we spent a lot of time outside. Also, there was an Infinity Sneak update, so you can imagine how much I had to like be busy all day. Luckily, I understood the reason why the the stream couldn't happen last time. It was a simple fix. All I had to do is just check for integrity. Apparently, there was probably some file that was corrupted, but that by doing the check for integrity option, it eventually got fixed. So, good thing. You know how to fix it? Paint it pink. Chair itself will probably be ruined, but no more gray. My dad also gave that idea. I probably will paint it mostly white. Also, this chair. I'm gonna have to get used to it. But I'm probably gonna I'm just gonna get like used to the gray eventually. But I was getting really picky about the gray, honestly. Eventually my mom came around as well and she was like, "Are you really being this picky, Mercy?" And I'm like, I was incredibly picky over just gray itself. And once I finally succumbed to buy the chair, my dad was so happy. He's like, "I get it. I won. I won. I won." He was like, as soon as we got out of the shop, my dad was like, "I won. I won. I won. I won." And I was finding it so funny because whenever my dad gets a little childish, I just gobble it up. I love it when my dad gets childish. It's lovely. Honestly, it wasn't like a competition, but since he took it, I'm just happy that I lost, honestly. I was trying to not buy those typical gaming chairs because even though they were comfy, I don't think they were going to be doing well for my posture for the longest time. So I ended up just succumbing and getting like maybe a chair that'd be better for my posture. So this is the one that I have. It is, I think it's like, I don't remember the name of it. Did I last today? Or did you lose? Well, let me actually see the brew key that I have there. Is it still warm? It is still warm. The brownie side gets really stuck on the plate. And the cookie crumbs get really stuck on your goddamn fingers. Let me actually have a bite. Oh, that's divine. You really have to lick your fingers for this. No, that's really good. It was just one bite. I almost took like a fourth of the goddamn brookie. Okay, let me put it aside. I'll probably forget that thing is even there. Yeah. Okay, so what are the plans for today? Probably there's not a lot of plans. But I need to say this at first. So there was an announcement today in the Skyforge Discord where they finally announced the time that the game was gonna close. And this was something that a lot of us were debating, like, is the game gonna be closing like exactly midnight? Or like for the next day? We were like battling a lot about that. When they finally announced us the specific time that the game is gonna close, for me, the game is gonna be closing at 10 a.m., which is a little bit early. And it's weird because the reset tends to be like 2 hours later. So I was a little bit confused about that. But that means that I have to wake up a little bit early. I still have to wake up early, apparently, because my mom told me that my cousin is gonna be in my house tomorrow, and it's not gonna be the littlest one. The littlest one is actually gonna be still with my aunt, but the other one, which is his brother, and that one, the more grown-up one, is gonna be at my house. I still have to wake up just to give him breakfast, but aside from that, he can just like be at himself. That's fine. Yep, I got lost in the way. I was going to school, but the path I usually take was in a construction, so I thought if I go left or right and go right again, I would end up in the same path. But somehow I was somewhere I didn't know and was 30 minutes late. Oh, the memories of, of times that I've gotten lost. Oh, getting lost was a thing that happened to me quite a lot. I've been told like tomorrow at 7 a.m. For you, it would be 7 a.m. For me, it's gonna be 10 a.m., which for me can be a little bit easier. But some of you, it's gonna be terrible. And I do have a story. If I haven't already told the story already of how I like the biggest time that I've gotten lost. Like I used to take buses at a certain point. I wasn't sure if I was like 13 or something, 13, 14. I used to take buses to go home and even to go to school. Even I used to just take buses. And basically what happened is I usually take a specific bus, but that bus tends to be just a slightly bit late sometimes. And I thought that if I took a bus that at least was from like a place that I knew that was probably close to my house, I probably like, oh yeah, I can just like pick up that one and probably just like leave close by. However, I did not think that the that bus that I was taking in actually was going to take me to the city, like quite a few meters away from my house. So I did not know that, and at some point my mom was calling me frantically, and I gave the at some point she asked me to give my phone to the bus driver, and I gave that, and my mom was getting like really upset at me and said, just leave the bus right now. And I actually left at a train station, I believe. So she eventually had to pick me up, and she gave me such a lesson about like, do not take any other buses than the ones you usually take. Apparently, do not be in such a hassle and do not take any other buses. Just take the typical ones. Also, sugar. I still am technically in the PCNA server. I will hop onto Skyforge very soon. I was just like trying to like let it all out a little bit. I'm also sweating so much. Jesus Christ. I probably should turn out my fan at some point. But I'm just talking like a little bit about my day for now. But when it comes to Skyforge today, I don't have any specific plans. I'm just going mostly with the flow. The thing is, most likely what's going to be done is probably we're just going to be talking about the game. And the fact that I've been like playing this for 6 years, it feels really weird. 6 years. It's it's weird because I don't think I ever played the game that long. Sweating does like make me lose weight, indeed. And I actually been able to lose weight pretty well. Actually, there was a point I almost lost a kilo, which is almost my best so far. Actually, it has been my best so far. But anyway, we still have a few things to do. I think we'll still do the challenge as usual. So let's not waste my time. Let's run right up the Skyforge. Oh, I'm gonna be missing this game. First and foremost, I completely forgot to put this game. And I forgot also another thing, but I can easily find it. Which is the wheel. I need to find the damn wheel. Here we go. Okay. I have to always enter the Streamlabs website to be able to find the wheel, which gets a little bit tiring at some point. Okay, and Lord Wintar is already getting there. Alright, so earlier today I was trying to go around in a few regions. I wasn't able to do all of them. Hopefully I can do a few more maybe after the stream, I'm not sure. But also I might have forgotten one thing. Let me actually check. No, I didn't. Let me see. Uh, uh, yeah, it's active. Okay, good. So, I was trying to record a few regions earlier. I was just like walking around on on a few regions because I plan to do a video maybe of maybe like some sort of maybe like remembering Skyforge and usually eventually post it on YouTube because I did start off on YouTube first when it came to Skyforge. I did start off on YouTube. So I think one thing that has to be done first is probably have to disclose the information about what's gonna be the fate of the channel since Skyforge is gonna be down. So not only do I have to disclose this information, I'm still gonna be also talking about other things as well. That is a plan that I have. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to pursue forward. Hopefully I will.
This is one of the benefits of matriarchy.
And hopefully the thing is I'm thinking about just making like a scriptless video. I'm just gonna be like saying everything that just comes to my mind. So I'm not sure if it's gonna be good. And the whole like running around the regions is gonna be more like just having people be able to remember how the regions look like, how the game looked like. Also, I just remember that this game is at full-on fucking quality. That way my character is gonna be like having really... It's not gonna be doing all that well. I forgot about that. Okay. There we go. Now it's on medium. Now it's gonna be able to run just fine. Plan to become president of the world to revive the game. Oh my god, I wish I wished, Angela, wished. But the game was broken quite a lot. That was at some point the game was just like so far out that it could not be repaired anymore. Or if it was, at least there was like any sort of attempts to repair the game, it would take so much. It would have to require so much to repair this game. This is what I hear from a lot of players. And I wasn't there when the game was pre-ascension. MLRU has the codes. I mean, yes, I would assume yes. But it's not like they're gonna be giving it willingly to anyone. Indeed. It is a little bit of a shame. It's not like they're gonna be giving out the codes so private servers can become a thing. It's very unlikely. But however, if some kind of coding expert is able to extract the coding of the game and make it possible to play the game without much issues and be able to host private servers with that, it would have been amazing. But honestly, feels like I'm honestly feeling... Oh yes, also I forgot to say, training avatar is always going to be available. I'm probably gonna show you guys how that is. But there's so many things that I've already said that I'm upset about. I'm incredibly upset about the fact that the game is gonna be closing when progress was being done. She told me if any tries something like that, like hack the code, you will get pretty much sued by Russia. Oh, that does not surprise me at all. That does not surprise me at all. Russia, you scare me. I'm on a coding school, so maybe later, if I'm grown up, I can try reviving it somehow. By the time you grow up, I don't want to like make it be a little bit scary, but by the time you grow up, I'm not sure if I'm even streaming. I'm not sure. I'm saying this, but don't take it like in a very scary way. But I do this as a hobby. I stream as a hobby. And the reason why I even started to stream in the first place, the reason why I even started streaming on Skyforge was because of Skyforge. Actually, the reason why I started streaming on Twitch was because of Skyforge. And honestly, just feels wrong for me to have this game go away so early for me. The thing is, people say like, oh, it's been 10 years, it's been quite long already for the game, and I understand that. It's been 10 years, a lot of MMORPGs don't even last that long. So, Skyforge had a long run for it. But like I said, there was potential still. This game, for a 2015 game, it has great graphics, really great graphics, and the potential to be so much better. It just got ruined quite a lot, either because of the devs, either because of some other things, and because of so many badly done decisions. And I wasn't there for the most of those badly done decisions, so I cannot really say like what has been truly happened behind those things. I can only say like what happened on the last 6 years of it, and even that I'm not gonna be able to say everything because I don't have like the greatest memory. I don't have like a photographic or like very accurate memory to be able to say everything. But I just remember entering Skyforge for the first time. I actually didn't. I entered a Pantheon. I think it was Elysium back then, and I entered during the Oceanians to Reaper's invasion. I think it was having that transition. The thing is, like a lot of people, when they first start off the game, they get really confused about the game, and that's incredibly normal. When you get into this game, you start getting really confused because there's barely any tutorials, or you'll have to understand like most of the things based on like your environment or dialogues, or just have to interact with almost every little pixel you see. It gets really kind of like sucky. And I got really annoyed about the fact that I was confused most of the time for the first time. So I ended up just like stopping and came back a few months later, and it was Gorgonites already. By the time it was Gorgonites, I was probably kicked out by by Elysium because of inactivity, and I was invited practically in the very first day by Original Sin. And as you can see, for 6 years, I've always been in the same Pantheon. If that is not loyalty, I don't know what is. And the thing is, the reason why I also value this game quite a lot, it's because these last 6 years that this game has gone around with me, I think I've changed quite a lot. You've only been able to see, if you were to see me since I first started streaming, you'd only be able to see like just like a third of that. Like, I've only been streaming for like 2 years, and I've already been doing some progress as a person. And I can definitely say that these last 2 years were like probably my biggest ones, for like change wise. I can say maybe like when I was 18 years old was also like a very big like change in my life as well. But that time, and also these 2 last years were being like more major for me. But also a lot of things have been happening for these 6 years as well, and it taught me quite a lot. Believe me or not, I was incredibly naive as a person, and this can happen to anyone really. But I was incredibly naive, like incredibly innocent, really naive, basically believing that everyone was good, and basically had that thought to always like trust anyone that I saw. And if that person like was really kind to me or really was sweet to me at first, I would basically be really nice to them as well. And I would just ended up just like protecting them and stuff. The thing is, if they were to do something bad in the back and I wouldn't know, I would still be able to protect them because I was that blind. And thankfully this game has been giving me those type of experiments that taught me that. And of course I know this can be kind of boring, but it did teach me to not be so giving. And this can be like, I know for some people like, oh, you're not gonna be all giving. Oh, that's gonna be like, that's gonna be a little bit bad. But it was terrible when I was like all that person that was giving everything and receiving nothing back. The thing is, I still sometimes have this little trait of me to always be giving a lot, a lot, and don't res- don't really receive anything back, or at least don't think about getting anything back. And honestly, right, but the most of the times it's been just like nothing but trying to enjoy what I like to do. And streaming, even though I started off first as like a thing to teach people about Skyforge and be able to get around with my speech impediment also, I ended up also doing it because I really enjoy it and be able to talk to people. For the most part, it has been nothing but that. Honestly, if I could care less about money, I could just keep doing this and not have to worry about this. However, I still don't have a job, so donations are incredibly welcome. But honestly, I'm not gonna be like bugging anybody about donations. Because they're donations first and foremost. You have zero obligations to even do that. The only thing that I say is that if you do a donation, it is non-refundable. Just saying. But I know this came like like a weird circle in a way. But it's again, it's gonna be a bit bittersweet to see this game go because I had a whole routine of this. I had a whole routine of this game. Even though I sometimes didn't spend a lot of time in this game, most of the times I was just gonna be here for the dailies or just for like any sort of duties that I had. I still felt really good to be a part of this because it was something that I got used to. Imagine having like a part of your routine that you really enjoyed taken away from you. Because that's what I feel, honestly. And you can say like, oh, you can find something else you'll be able to enjoy as well. Yes, but at some point you're gonna be missing it. Missing it. You're gonna feel like something is empty inside of you, and I can be all melodramatic about that. I can be kind of like, maybe this is a little bit exaggerating. But I didn't think I found a game that as like giving me like this much like in joy in duty and always been giving me like motives to keep going as this one. And despite like, yes, the game has so many flaws. It's far from being the most perfect MMORPG out there. And a lot of people say it can be like even the worst MMORPG out there. And honestly, I do not blame them. Also, let me try to like fix the thing here. This is not gonna be looking good. Nope, it's not gonna be working with me. Fine, whatever. But it's far from being the most perfect MMORPG out there, and a lot of people say it could be the worst, honestly. And a lot of people will call out flaws. A lot of people will call out like the bad decisions that have been done in this game. A lot of people are even happy to see this game go, and I'm not gonna be calling out people for that. Like, if I was upset about a game for a very long time that I was feeling forced to play, I would also probably feel a little bit happy to see the game go. However, that's not the case for Skyforge. I really like Skyforge, even though it has pissed me off a few times. And I'm not gonna deny that. Skyforge has pissed me off a few times. It's still something that I found a reason to be part of the community, to enjoy a routine that I had. And these last days has been nothing but thinking about this game. So the fact that they've been like they announced that the game is shutting down, like me, I've been trying to like make use of it as much as I could. for a lot of people, they just gave in, they just like gave up and decided to just like move on to other games and just, like not even be a part of this game and probably just show up at the last day. But me, I tried to make like most of it of almost every day. It's hard to try finding the game as a replacement too, because you are not doing it for the next game, but to be Skyforge again. I've had people come to me and say like, "Oh, play this game. It's kind of like Skyforge," or "Play that game. It's kind of like Skyforge." I think two of the most requested games for me to play has been Throne Liberty and Blue Protocol. I think it's called Blue Protocol. However, Blue Protocol is still yet to be released. It's going to be probably in October. And Throne Liberty, I saw Hotslug, my boyfriend, play that game, and I just can't really enjoy it. There are some things that are really interesting, like you can like turn into animals. That is an interesting feat. That is something I will not deny. That is incredibly interesting. There's a lot of things I don't like. The HUD, like it has like a lot of skills that it's just gonna make it really confusing for you. I wish I had more like a skill things that is gonna be dependent on each class, kind of like Skyforge has, and it's predefined by that class. It's not something you choose. But and also the fact that whenever you actually do the dialogues with characters, it feels kind of like dead-ish, honestly. When it came to Skyforge, you would see the characters move, even though it was like a repetitive move, even though the mouth wasn't tracking right. But the camera was still moving, the characters were moving. It felt less dead, honestly. And I can be like partially criticizing.
Just look at them.
I might be harshly criticizing Throne Liberty, even though I never played it. It is a few reasons why I have not played it, and I have not thought about playing it yet. I know a lot of people are still like pushing me into it. And about Protocol, I still have yet to see the trailer that one of the players have sent me. And even though if it does have like a lot of things like Skyforge, maybe I'll enjoy it. But for the most part, after this game is down for good, the game that's going to be replacing it is going to be Project Eva Sekai. Actually, it's just called Project Sekai. You start at 14 copy pasta here. I don't understand that. I don't understand where you guys getting that joke from. I don't know. I know just very, 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 very little about FF14. No, the next one should be Wizardry. Ugh. Not convinced me enough yet. I mean, Rebellion tried with Uma Musume with me. He wasn't able to. He gave up. Now he's trying with Wizardry at the very least. At least he is gonna be stubborn enough to like always remind me that. But it's not as enticing yet, and I'm incredibly picky, so I'm sorry about that. Wizardry is another game since I unfortunately have not picked up much about the game other than being like turn-based as well. A turn-based battle game that there's also gacha on it. However, it's more dark, more grim. And but for the most part, I ended up just getting quite hooked. Oh shit! Like I ended up getting quite hooked about Project Sekai. It's a music game. I've played quite a lot of music games before, and since Vocaloid has been like part of me for years at this point, and even though I was a Vocaloid fan when I was 11 and stopped around when I was probably 14, 15 and came back again like so many years later, and basically I just feel like really enticed with the game. I might not feel like I have too much interest about the other characters aside from the Vocaloids. I do have a few that I really like. But if I'm gonna make this game the Project Sekai like the replacement for Skyforge, most likely I'm not sure how I'm gonna be able to plan the game. Most likely the first few streams of Project Sekai are probably gonna be a little bit chaotic. I'm not sure. But I'll also eventually look up into Blue Protocol. If it doesn't indeed intrigue me, if the game does intrigue me, I probably will replace Super Isekai back up to Blue Protocol. And maybe it will be a game that I'll be playing like every week. Oh, Sonic, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a lovely day. It is both. It is both. Actually no. Yes, it is both. It is technically both. I was saying you're saying like it's the last stream of my channel? No. It is the last stream of the game, and also because it is like the fact that the game is also closing. But wasn't Blue Protocol kind of cancelled? I have not heard of that. I've heard that the game is going to be released on October, actually. I've heard that I heard like a lot of people saying that it's going to be released in October. So the game is going to be closing tomorrow, Sonic. It's going to be closed tomorrow at my 10 a.m. I'm not sure about yours time. But if I were to say, it's going to be closing at 12 hours. Probably pick those 11 minutes. But in basically 12 hours. So to be able to enjoy these few hours that we have, I might be just like talking about it a little bit. I'll eventually do a challenge as well. But right now I'm just also making a little bit of time. And I'm just talking about because soon, in about like 20-ish minutes, we'll have the daily raids. We're gonna be seeing the last raids that this game will... basically, what I'm about to say is that we're gonna be seeing the last raids that is gonna be streamed of Skyforge. Yeah, I can only imagine, like, even though the game was out, like, it was no longer available on Steam for, like, the last month, I believe. Ever since it was announced that it was going to be shutting down, I believe they removed the game from Steam. And unless you found the game on 4Games, on the 4Game launcher, which it is possible, that's the only way you could actually find the game. However, the game was only going to be lasting just a tad bit, honestly.
I'm starting to get worried. This week they evacuated my son and his family.
Cause last time I heard the GP original Blue Protocol was closed and the global version cancelled. I pre-registered to Star Residence. Okay, I maybe have to look over that. I will have to look over that game, and if it tricks me, good. If not, don't get your hook high for me playing that game yet. Let's see what streams yield in the future. Most likely, the thing that's going to be replacing Skyforge is going to be a music game, which is Project That Guy. It is a Vocaloid-inspired game. It's not really much inspired because it does have Vocaloid characters in it, and some other characters that were also included that are basically part of the game. But it's mostly just a music game where you tap notes to the sync of the music, and it can get incredibly hard. Really, really hard at some point. So, basically, I'm probably gonna be replacing that one because I've been playing that one for probably... Yeah, it's been a year already that I've been playing that game. Now that I realize I did have an achievement. I did clear up an achievement of that game that said that I've been playing that game for like 365 days. And I did not realize that I've been playing that game since August as well. So, yeah, I did not realize that. But I need to stop wandering around just this place alone. Let's go to Thea. Thea's a cool place. Let me also have another bite of the brookie. Y'all want a brookie? Oh, this thing is sticking up to the plate. Ah. God, this is fun. No, there will be a class spin. Don't worry, Stans. After the raid, we'll do a class spin. We'll do a class spin after the raid. I ended up just talking way too much that I was like, it's gonna be a little bit too late to do the challenge now. So I was like, maybe I'll do it after the raid. So this thing gets really sticky in your goddamn teeth. Mwah. one brownie gets stuck in your teeth? God damn. Ah. So you choose Girl Walker. I started drooling. And I started drooling because the brook is so good.
Hydrate me.
I got damn it. The brook is so good that I started drooling. That's how good it is. Also welcome, Kenna. It's not a brownie, damn brookie. I know, but I'm talking about the brownie part. The brownie part is so squishy when it gets hot. It gets so squishy. That's like it's stuck in your teeth. That's what I'm talking about. The cake itself just crumbles up. Honestly, best invention ever, honestly. Whoever decided to do that, fatten up because you're gonna get fucking rich out of me. I'm buying your rookie forever. Ah. Yeah. Yeah. Ah. I actually did not buy my brookie. I was just pretending to make you guys believe I was fighting my brookie. The thing is, I always, whenever I eat the brookie, I put the plate. After I eat the brookie, I put the plate on my bedside table, which is not at arm's length of me. So I would have to almost get out of my chair to be able to get it. So yeah, sometimes I have to stop to get a bit of the brookie. Oh, but it's so divine, holy moly. And I'm making you guys incredibly jealous, but I think this is not hard of a recipe to do. You just have to do like both things on the side and then like put them up together, I assume. And now you don't have to put like glue or something to like put them up together. Culinary is a really interesting thing. If I wasn't currently unemployed right now, if I were to like to be able to chase an actual dream job right now, I have like two options. If I wasn't like incredibly lazy, I would either be a masseur or a baker. I'm sorry. And it feels weird because when I was a kid, I actually wanted to be a hairdresser. I was an incredible simple kid, honestly. I wasn't like, oh, I want to be an astronaut. Oh, I want to be an actor. Oh, I want to be a celebrity. Oh, I want to be famous. No, I just want to be a hairdresser. I didn't want to be anything too big. I just wanted to be like super typical. Because apparently I just really love to like mess around with hair. Also, the fake Kyrex is up. Interesting. It is still up. I was doing a recording of Thea earlier, and apparently this guy is still up. The thing is, if you touch him, it will go down forever. So, unless the actual Kyrex goes up. What the heck is that? What the heck is that? But right now, if I were to like maybe have a specific job, I would rather maybe be either a masseur or maybe a baker. And it feels weird because that is never something I thought I would want. Until I eventually started doing cakes, like following recipes for like cakes or anything sweet, and I just started really loving it. And the reason for the masseur is because apparently I have really golden hands according to my parents. I'm not sure if because they're just trying to like heal or something, or just trying to be really nice to me, or because I just apparently really have really good hands for massaging apparently. Also, we're about a few minutes away to start the daily rates, so let's see. Oh my god, he changed from just saying raids in 50 minutes saying last raids. Yeah, this game is actually gonna be ending. Fuck. God damn it. I'm still in a little bit of a jokey manner. I guess the brookie is kind of helping with that. Seriously, this thing is gonna be like fucking cannabis to me. I swear to God. It's gonna make me all hyper and shit. But I still have not really. How can I say this? I have not really like acknowledged how much this game is like gonna be missing out on me. I'm afraid that after the game is gonna be gone, I'm still gonna be feeling it a little bit empty, and then a days is gonna be striking up on me, and I'm gonna be filled with like regrets and like a sense of loss. And honestly, I kind of just want to feel it right now, and I'll hopefully feel it before the game goes away. I kind of want to be able to feel that before it happens. Also, check. And let's go to the right lobby. Actually, before I do that, let me change my voice and video to talk. There we go. And boom.
I blame the Russian. Blame the Ayatollah.
Yeah, how do you, buddy?
Oh, that's
Hey,
kind of
hey,
low.
Howdy.
Pickle, how's it going, Pickle?
If it's low, let me know.
Going.
It's going, eh?
I blame the Atlanteans.
You know, guys, it's been real, it's been fun, and even occasionally real fun.
It's been real.
Right. It's been occasionally, in my opinion.
It's been mediocre.
Okay,
I've
so
been stoned from the day I started.
Together.
I probably wanted to be an IT specialist. That is a very specific job to want to be a part of. Interesting.
Well, I hope this when I pull this off my hard drive, I hope my memory feels better.
Your computer will run better, I'm telling you right now, man.
Yeah, I mean, the game, it is heavy,
So
but
many corrupt files in this game. When I took it off, before I had to reinstall it. Yeah, I really didn't think
I'm
to do
starting to get
anything,
worried.
to be honest.
This week they evacuated.
But yeah, when I took it off, I don't know, man.
kind of makes it a little bit
Worked
higher.
out better.
Yeah, everything just ran smoother. I don't know.
There we go.
I don't know if it's the launch. Maybe it's the launcher. I don't know. I mean, the launcher's a pain.
Yeah, the launcher is a pain. I don't know if everyone has that issue where if you launch up the game, it will screw up with all the windows you have.
Oh, no, Gus! No, Gus!
I'm
what
not
are you
sure they're doing everything they can.
You just because Gus said you can join the Discord right for last raid, and
Does he
Vic
have a
is like,
microphone?
please don't join in. I don't think I ever heard Gus talk. I mean, yes, he did talk. Never mind.
Metallium, dude. Does he have a mic?
It has been on me today. Like as soon as I found to Skyforge today,
seem
like
weird.
hello,
It's as if you're seeing something else.
Discord
Yeah.
stuff, and then he's on my stream right now as well.
Okay. Hey, I'll be right back.
Still 7 minutes until the daily raids, and it's gonna be the last one. And I'm not sure if we're gonna be doing the avatar, most likely. I mean, it is gonna be the last one, so I think we're gonna be making the most of it. So I think we're gonna be doing everything. And
finish my cathedral, sadly.
you didn't?
I
Because
need,
of the points?
Yeah, I need 6 more points.
Oh. Yeah, I was lazy, but at least I joined at time for like a few course clears. That was enough.
Oh wait, I need 1 nightmare, I get 3 points.
I mean, you're probably already strong enough to do it by yourself, maybe, right? No?
No, yeah, I'm done. I'm done. No, that's done. I meant to max out my cathedral and the other thing because I'm stuck at the feats.
Right.
Yeah, you're talking about the feat points, yeah.
Yeah, the feat points, yeah. No, I maxed out the other thing, but I just
Just
used
okay
the
about this.
argents to do that, yeah.
is that whenever you do the cathedral, there's a certain cap, and there's the soft cap and there's a hard cap. The hard cap is actually when you get this like the maximum rank for each. However, the soft cap is when you get to a certain rank, and it doesn't let you until you have like 20 points.
4 years ago was complaining that we were attacking.
And they're like 20 points on feet. And saying feet here feels so wrong, honestly.
Invite him.
That's what I was telling Gus. That's why I was saying to no to Gus. No, Gus, because he was invited.
Oh, that's right. I had to block him.
Who is this? Who is he? Who is he?
He's the one that complained like 3 or 4 years ago about us attacking Affinity. And he's also the guy that here and there posts lovely message against the West in official Discord. That's the guy. Since then, like here and there he pops in Discord and like, OS is trash.
Well, lovely, we have a hater.
And nightmares.
I'm gonna miss these people. I mean, I still can join in and like have them, like talk to them and stuff like that. The Discord of the West is not gonna be disappearing. The only thing that's gonna be disappearing is anything related to Skyforge. The Skyforge Discord is gonna be like a lot of the social media is related to it. If we have any content related to Skyforge, most likely it's gonna be archived.
Be here in 30 minutes.
Also Agape, because the game is going down, are you gonna be archiving the anything about Skyforge instead of like deleting it?
Yeah. Some like distortion guys and so on. I'm going to the some tech channels that don't have anything. For example, Cog Farm. Assignments, I'm going to delete those.
I mean, might as well just like remove the tags. That way we won't be able to see the things, but those things are still there, kind of.
Oh, I'm going to remove the access. Just to hide.
It's also kind of sad that a lot of things that we've created for this game are just gonna be like
a folder with Skyforge and put all the guides. And
yeah, unless you guys want to still be available to see those guys.
I mean, there's not really much of a reason, but
there's no reason.
It is. It's just like there's like the whole like hope of the game never coming back one day. That way we can still use those things.
Yeah, those guys more important than some channel, tech channel.
Just archive it all.
We need to keep it all. Just make a different channel, put all the guides in one, hide it, and just get rid of all the rest.
Honestly, Fricky kind of tempted me to search, see if there's like a specific April Fools on Russia. Oh, well, it's a thing. It is a thing. But apparently for this game, it ain't shit. Been doing nothing but going around, but since people are here, I should just stay here anyway. I also end up having this really stupid habit of just going around and sometimes jumping on the tiles. This is a habit I've had for years in this game. I never was like a person in this game to just stay in one point. I'm starting to think maybe I may have like some serious issues.
Let's go. Let's get this show on the road.
1 minute.
1 minute. But in about a minute, you'll be able to see how the daily raids are usually done. I mean, since we have less people than usual, I mean, it still looks just about it. It's probably gonna be feeling like a little bit weaker than what it can sometimes happen.
What's that?
But I think it's gonna be able to showcase all of the distortions, most likely.
Oh, do you?
I don't know, I need 6 points. I need to find 6 points somewhere.
We haven't closed
crazy.
the patch?
I haven't closed the
pass is
cathedral.
closed. I haven't closed my switch. Yeah, my feet. I need 6 points for yeah, 6 points for the feats. I've got 9 out of 10 for Nightmares Without Dying, and then I have 5 out of 10 for the elites and bosses. So just on Nightmare difficulty. That's just
Sending
running
invites.
nightmares.
Save.
Does that?
Except what?
Waiting for my.
Oh,
Gus is so
ese-
low.
No.
God, Gus is so low.
Dile que vamos a hacer mañana.
Eh.
Después
No,
de la
mañana.
fiesta. Oh, look at that. Let's go.
It.
So then
I don't remember
we
the
need
last
to-
time I heard Gus. God.
We need to
Yeah.
do 2 runs each.
We gotta do 2 runs.
Ah,
I think we gotta do 2 runs, not 2.
I must admit these garbage
Oh, shit.
Except.
The last time that he talked, you probably weren't here, we. Sorry to say this.
Split the group.
Also, we is also. It's really rare for we to talk as well, but he has been talking a little bit more recently. And honestly, I can understand based on the fact that the game's gonna be closing. Boing. Ooh, nice. Okay.
And you have a light binder.
There we go.
No, not chalk.
Okay, Sam.
Stop.
You're probably gonna be missing out on a lot of it, though.
Yeah.
Okay, who's got it?
I don't care. You or
I'm gonna be in outlaw duty.
Okay, nobody's offering. Okay, I'm go. God. Can somebody go? Okay, my call.
Who's gonna be the close with my call? Come on. Whee, affect me! He did affect me.
Un momento per favore.
Por favor. I didn't even say that right. Also, we the public voice chat. I think it used to be. It used to be like a place for like the people that were coming to our Discord to stay there and have like a commander go there, and just like then pull them to the other chats, I believe.
More of a.
What, huh? Well, your friends matter more than my ages, so hopefully you guys can be right back in 24 minutes. Okay. I mean,
Hey, Corvus, go Grove Walker.
yeah, I'll matter.
Lord, we need you as a Grove Walker with the night ball. Okay.
Wait, why are you just like waiting until you're allowed to speak? Why? Is that it? We're not like stopping you from talking.
Okay, Corvus.
I mean, if you start talking like very mean things, you are gonna be muted. That's it.
We're in the first group. What's your name? Metallic.
Wait our turn.
You'll be in the second group.
Ready.
Okay.
Yeah. So what happens here is that whenever we do this one, we just kind of like wait out until we die. So right now we're just like, I'm just like attacking the boss, but honestly there's no really necessity for that. You actually can over damage it though. Most of us here, the ones that we are here, we must die. the ones that are in the center, you cannot die. I also accidentally activated Hyperion, so yeah, I still have to cover until now. Yeah, how long is this Hyperion piece on? Is it gonna be ending soon? I'm kinda curious right now. How long is this Hyperion lease? Oh my god, it still has 2 days. I would have died by now. Basically, the reason why we're dying is that the only people that are going to be left up is going to be Corvus, which is the girl walker, and Freak, who is the monk. He's right there. These are the last ones that need to be alive. The reason is that since the boss is going to be aggroed to the tank, he's not the one that's going to be picked up to be the one that has the radar to find the spark. And the whole radar thing is that it will randomly happen to anyone that is not paying. So it can be anyone. So the reason is to guarantee that the person who is capable to be the god and do the damage. We just got the passive of the LB for some reason. And basically just to guarantee that the monk, which is Freak here, is the one that has the chance to have the radar, or at least is guaranteed to have the radar to be able to then find the spark. That's why all of us die first, with the exception of the monk and the grove. So the grove is just to stay there to keep the boss distracted, while the monk is the one that is supposed to actually find the spark and become the god. Now the timing is important here, because the faster the monk it is to find the spark, the better. That's the way, if the monk is fast to find the spark and be able to turn the god, then we'll be able to res up immediately. Are you kidding me? There's no perfect cover too! Oh, fuck. This was not supposed to happen. The perfect cover wasn't supposed to trigger a second time. Well, this is very lucky. Oh, thank God. Rick got it still. Oh, that's and that can happen as well. Also, it's like crazy. What happened was it was too late, and whenever the spark is out, another Noctilux spawns as well. And that's basically just like a race. Whoever picks up the spark, whoever finds the spark first is either the Octolot or you. And if it's you that finds it, then you get the spark. But if the Octolot finds it first, then he'll apply a shield to the scissor, which is the boss. And basically that shield is just going to be so massive. And it's also going to be increasing the damage that the boss is going to be dealing to the tank. So that's that. And then after that, the grove is going to be struggling quite a lot as well. So, and also the time that the shield is going to be up is going to be quite a lot as well.
I can't actually see it.
But if Break was actually able to find it before the Octolot was, then what he was supposed to do was, then he gets the god. Then, depending on the time, if he got it really early, then we rest. If not, we would wait it until the bombs go away, like these ones. After the bombs go away, then we res after that. We were just now making time because the boss still has the shield up. Well, we are now trying again. And also, after every little time that the boss does the little radar thing, he's also going to be planting invisible bombs. So you're really not going to be able to see those, but if you're stepped way too far off or in your specific spot, it will kill you immediately, so you cannot really wiggle around too much.
Yeah, I could do that. Come to the corner.
Oh, this is real good.
Yeah. Okay, where are you, Chuck?
Oh.
Okay, yeah. Mount up. Okay, go ahead, Lord.
Okay. We're gonna try it up again. This time, no mounts. Traffic hours are probably still gonna be triggering. Do you guys forget about the divine support again? And when we talk about the divine support, that's really a divine ability that apparently extends the buffs to a wider range of 3. So if the support is to have the divine support, then the LB9's talent is still gonna be like triggering on us. Luckily, the LB died early. I think it's going to be that we die now, yeah. Welcome to Zero. Welcome to the last Skyforge stream. Baby. And yes, I am doing it early. And yeah, there we go. Now it's gonna be working as supposed to. Unless we kind of smooth it up again. I'm gonna blame the guy, he's old.
Yeah.
But you can see, like, on Fig's right side, it is my proc to revive. So we just have to wait it up until Fig says res. So I can press my button to proc my res, and then we can finally start doing damage to the boss. That's kind of like the easy way to be able to defeat the boss, frankly. I think the way that we're supposed to actually do this, it is to deactivate those like blue lines that are going around, and also take the bombs down after that, because those blue lines are kind of like the shield, and by deactivating them, then you can actually target the bomb and then like take it down. Because with those shields, you cannot really target the bomb. And you're not supposed to do it to all of them. You're supposed to do like only one or where the team is, depending how it's spread. So you're supposed to at least do that until all the way to when it is God phase, and then it's supposed to be like a full-on random player that is supposed to get it. But obviously, we found a way to go around that whole mechanic. I did not see myself explaining this today, but honestly, since I'm a little bit bored of just sweating you here, I might as well just be explaining it. It should be soon. Now, it was right now. It was like snap, snap. You go, man. Oh, it's not. Here we go. Okay, let's get the thing, because that way we can actually survive. I'm not gonna need the thing. Yep. Why did that not trigger it? Why not trigger the node? Why is it still oh, stubborn with the kicking. Also, these things that just happened. This is just the boss like targeting a random person and trying to lock on it. If nobody's in front of the person, it might get instant kill. Or it just does like a lot of damage. Now this is how it's do it. Okay, gonna keep easy. It was not me, that is God. Otherwise I would have the radar on me. But we got there, nice. He's gonna be on the mines, so we can know where the mines are. And GG. Oh, perfect cover, nice. Huh, I think this perfect cover has like a shorter cooldown. And a bomb actually spawned on top of me, but since I was in perfect cover, I was fine. Until that happened. Who's next? It's Freak. Good. Careful, Freak. There's bombs! Hmm. You're not using the right weapon there. I might be a little overwhelmed because of bombs. What are you using me for? Oh, the bombs, right. Who's next? Chop. This is not gonna be good. Raz is up. And Shockwave. Okay, he survived that. You better heal up, Rick. Bombs are gonna be up soon. Ooh, my fish TP for a second there. Bombs. There we go. Ooh. It was on you now. I don't think he's gonna be able to do it. Unless it's in a very nifty spot. I think the Yakuza is still gonna find it first.
Right there, reserve.
Super green, but
I'll be on it.
oh my god.
Yeah, oh, yeah, it's right on the wall.
Res up. Res up. Someone else is got again. Shit. I think I'm up to be saving everyone. Okay. Gonna try to survive this. Okay. Oop. Okay. Come my flowers. Ugh. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Ow. That really hurts. Okay. Oh, he got it. Fuck. He got it. The one named aggro. He probably didn't aggro yet.
You got the gear on? No? Okay. I was gonna say I'll blow up the bomb.
I'll blow him up.
Okay.
Oh no, he grabbed me. Yeah, that's what happens, man.
Okay, getting all green, getting all green, getting all green, getting... Ah, fuck. Up this way. Stop it! You dick. Where are you? There you go. Oh, there's so many. There's so many bombs.
So many bombs.
Yep. I'm not gonna be able to hit like stuff, but...
Up the bombs on the res and destroying some of these bombs.
Just need to one's ready there, mate.
Okay, close by again. You dick. There we go. Already doing you guys a favor already. Okay, lost shield, good. This is just gonna make the boss a little bit weaker.
I can't do shit if he keeps tagging me.
Tried getting fun of him, but that was not possible. So that means that Corvus is gonna be the next one. Why am I at it again? Wasn't it supposed to be Corvus now? Not that way.
I think there's a few invisible ones beside the ones you can see.
Res. Gonna be losing God anyway. Gonna toss him to the win. Okay. This is still somehow working. Isn't it usually 15 minutes? Sorry, I can hear because of the game's audio. Ugh. Stop it! Careful. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, but it's fixed, that hasn't been.
Yes, I can live.
Hey, hey, was it the bomb?
You guys can always. No, I know. That's the thing.
Also, the buses are really taking part for weird, so. Alright, it's breaking in. Yeah, these waits can take a while.
Just the main Skyforge.
And I'm glad we're all here.
I'm not gonna let us days like this.
No.
You're gonna die quick.
Now, 'cause I'm locked. I knew it. It locks me
That
as soon as
always
I do it.
happens.
Oh, he took you.
Again, but other as well.
Okay, but people do win.
I get it on time. Come on, if you do it. Finally.
Wait for it, Rock. Bad luck after that. You got no idol, I got no idol. Like, it's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, and then I got 3 in a row after that.
Yeah. It's always that way.
It's because of the class change. It resets the damage procs.
I'm actually gonna tune down the game just a
That's
bit
what
on my
Aaron
side.
was talking about last invasion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Alpha, you can drop.
thank you, everybody.
Let me put
You know what would
the
actually
game
be a
little bit
better
out,
one
a little
is
bit
if
louder on
the
this side.
Rev died, and then when it got to
There we go.
the
It's probably gonna be a little bit
selection
lower on
process, the
your
monk
side now.
dies or whatever, and then
Yeah, it was
the
really,
re-
you're pretty
the
end
rev
game.
reses
I've been pretty
for
end
that
game for like
sequence.
the longest time. I think
'Cause
ever
then,
since like the
obviously the res can
second
the rev can
year,
get it straight away.
its second year of this
without having
game, I've been like
short
pretty much
passes.
end
Crazy,
game.
you can drop.
I've had numerous times where I've gotten
So
right
I
off
think
the bat.
I
You know what I
hit
mean?
officially end game since the
It's just-
second year. So
Where if I
the
don't
rest
get
of
it
that
right
was
away, I
just
get it usually
pretty much
after
just doing the same thing over and over and over
a couple
again.
seconds.
Having like a
Let's
few
do
new
selfie
contents here and there. Don't get all emotional on us.
Skyforge is ending
Oh.
quite early.
Quite early, yes.
That's it. Yeah. So this is effectively the last day.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still gonna be
Are
up
we
there.
lowering the debuff? Okay, who's fighting who?
It has been a pleasure. Sincerely, everybody.
Oh.
Same thing.
Yeah. Now get the fuck out of my pistol.
Oh, that.
We don't have a tank.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
I'm gonna miss these days.
Attacker.
Back 3 to 96. Ew, did I just really kill this laser?
Go ahead. Start swinging.
This thing.
You need to wait 7 seconds.
Oh yeah, because of the one, right?
Yeah, but it goes down way faster.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Okay, so yeah, it skips you by 10. Yeah, it skips you by 10 seconds per round.
Yeah. It's like 25 seconds at a time.
I mean, it's guaranteed at the least. This is me. The fact that we used to do a lot in here. And since as of lately, it's been nothing but... well, it is close to ending, so anyway.
You're lucky, I was just about to give you that death blow, man.
One sec. Just crashed.
Chuck that dude, the dude's on it.
What dude?
Chris Norland. Okay, I'm gonna say that. That link I wanted to send you earlier.
Oh, okay.
He just came. Yeah.
Okay, I'll call dibs on the god this time. Hopefully the berserker will be the more guaranteed.
Then I die.
What am I gonna
True
go
to
as?
bug force.
What am I going as?
Oh, dibs. God damn.
We'll go fly the rep. No, we already got
Need a nap?
What am I hearing?
Okay,
Is this the crystal?
Just so I can look cool. Better watch it, Mercy.
There we go. Yeah, Sans, it just like took just a little bit of while. But this time I'm gonna be the god. Let's see if it actually goes faster. Because a lot of the players on my team love to use the Revenant. However, the Revenant has a thing called the Idol, at least for the weapon that they're using, has a thing called the Idol, which is very random chance.
Are we going?
Un momento, per favor.
I've had enough of you guys using that Idol and just waiting for a chance to do the god. You don't have any faith in me? How dare you?
We can't go on like we did earlier.
Berserkers are guaranteed.
Yeah.
What, we finally good?
Mate.
Strovia.
Okay, I'm going anyway. Sorted. Let you back again.
Now, the only thing I may actually screw up is not being able to find the sparks before the Aquila does.
Over here now. How is it Lord didn't die?
Probably either perfect cover or probably the talent.
Second run already?
Yeah, the second run.
Yeah, we are.
Oh yeah, okay. Guess I was not invited.
How are you alive?
I got me.
Okay, wipe.
Wipe.
What?
Wipe.
What?
Wipe.
No, it's alright.
Wipe.
It's okay.
Wipe.
What?
Wipe.
Wipe.
What?
Wipe.
I'm just sitting here waiting.
Oh, okay. They're gonna be able to put this on. The reason why I'm not attacking, I'm just waiting until I get a spark so I can attack.
I didn't see no invite. I didn't see any, so I ended up doing a nightmare while I was waiting.
Maybe these guys are dying.
Now we're waiting. Because apparently, Safaro is not in our team and she was a little bit too shy to ask. I accidentally activated the goddamn thing. The Hyperion leaves.
How did you accidentally do that?
Yeah.
I did accidentally purchase it.
Because you have to push more than one button, so how does that go?
I didn't
No.
accidentally do it. I have one activated because I had a problem.
accidentally killed somebody. You know, and get that-
Exactly, Wea. That is what happened to me.
Push them down the stairs.
That is what exactly happened
I
to me.
accidentally had a baby.
Nah, you know those ads where it's like he falls down the stairs and he gets dressed and he travels to the store and, you know, accidentally buys the item.
Hello.
No.
Ah, finally, you guys can hear me. Hello.
Why?
Anyways, I am not alive because I want to. It's just I have some abilities that prevent me from dying.
No, shot, not drop.
Okay.
Chalk.
I'm getting the fuck out of this.
Get the fuck out of here.
Fara help.
Alrighty.
I was about to choke from that routine. God damn it. So good I choked.
No, keep playing. Talk to the move, man. We gotta get.
Should I remain Firestarter? Do you guys want me to run us another class?
Yeah, he doesn't even do Nightfall, God.
Yeah.
You can stay as
Yeah,
far as
this-
starter.
hey, check it out. I was gonna do it this invasion.
You're gonna do it
Sure,
this invasion?
sure you are.
My LB or
They
do
pulled
you
the
want
rug
to be
right out
LB?
of my.
I don't care. What
Thing.
email?
Get
Oh,
into the game now.
Check your
Okay. Yes, I'm getting into the game
Wait, you're not gonna be there when the game goes down, actually? Wait, you're not gonna be there when the game goes down?
now. This is it.
No, I'll be working at that time, sadly.
No.
It can be like the anime overload, you know? You're there when it goes down and then you get pulled in.
No, I don't think I don't think I'm going to turn
that's
into
not gonna
Irons.
happen.
Something tells me I'm not going to turn into an Overlord there.
Nah, dude, it's not gonna happen. We all know real life does not work like that. The only thing we can do, the only thing you guys can do is to move to another game.
Okay,
Sadly.
go.
50 gold. Sometimes book at the enemy, but that's it.
I don't remember when.
We're just waiting.
Sure, that was a great time for you to start mentioning that.
Why is it coming after me?
Oh, I just gotta wait for God and then do full boss.
Oh, I'm still alive.
Yeah,
Oh, I
thanks, man.
should have walked away. Shit. Alright.
Don't overt that joint, my friend.
Get for it because I have to try and grab it back.
Did you what?
Said,
Hopefully we can finish this before I
and
actually
watch the
can
bombs.
do the wheel thing.
I wasn't. I could use my left foot. My fault.
Well, we don't have nightfall now.
You don't have that magnetic, you know.
No, I don't have my. Hold on. Was I supposed to have it on?
You don't
No,
need
No.
I was supposed to have it, but I've lost it.
I still have the thing. Right, yeah.
You didn't die.
Look, I have to deal with an ADHD DPS still, okay?
Hang on a second.
You're talking about me?
No, I'm talking about Frick wanted to grab it.
I didn't touch it.
Oh, you're not monk?
I'm not dead yet.
I did not touch it.
I'm the monk.
Whoever was doing the most amount of damage grabbing the aggro off me.
Ugh. I don't know. I don't think I do that much damage.
I left. And I have a tank set up. But by the way, you have the remount?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you
I'll just have to wait for it, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not the only one that gets the ring mount. There we go.
Oh! Okay, I'm not going to revive unless I say so.
Don't distract me now.
Corvus, how the heck do you build your avatar so much in defense that it hurts so little? Oh, never mind. Yeah, you can still take damage.
Rest.
Oh, rest. Got it.
Buffs. Put in more. Or anything.
Okay.
Losing God. Go back to north. Oh, I can see the timer. Oh no. Even killed them. What? Yeah, apparently they did. Stop. You bomb spawned below me. The audacity.
I did not blow you.
I know it wasn't you.
Yeah, it's been like the dinner person.
Can't mark this one.
It's already been marked.
Because I hit the damn bomb, the stasis there.
Careful. He didn't have that name for the longest while, but then eventually he changed to that and it was like the most creative one. I don't remember what his name used to be actually. I think it was just Frick. Then he changed to Frick and was like, that's interesting. Don't fake. Don't fake.
We can rest now.
Fine, I can't. Finish the job.
GG.
See, that time, Lord, I got a title right away. Like I said, it's random, man. Some either you get it.
This is why I go berserk
Because
instead.
I was here. I was here for you.
I think it's just all about damage. You get some damage for
I wish it could sounds, but the game's closing, so. See one real quick?
How about we
Okay.
do a C1 real quick, man? God damn it, quit fucking around.
Finish.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I was expecting you to be like, I'm too old for this shit.
This channel wants to see one after. Like we don't have anyone?
What was the question?
Who else wants C1?
Chalk, you there?
He already got it. He already uninstalled the game. He's gone.
I think so.
Crazy.
Okay, he's gonna shout what? He's gonna shout what in a minute.
It's gonna be what?
Back raise.
Crazy. Froggy.
Okay.
What?
Oh, crazy! I got some kick-ass weed. No.
He's definitely gone.
Remember to use stimulant.
He's knocked the fuck out.
Who's not in the group that wants
Well, you did stay almost like the 2 hours after you say you were gonna be, so that's good. So, how about the other one?
Ready? Ready? I got you. You ready? You ready?
Left. There we go. Yay.
People, see you around.
See you tomorrow. You guys are still gonna be able to wake up that early. For me, it's not. It's no problem.
I'll be exiting work at 6 a.m. So yeah.
I'm still logging into Toll everybody. I hope you guys know that. Just saying.
Well, I still come in here. So.
The question is, where are you guys going after this?
Nowhere.
For what game are you guys joining? Well, to tell the truth, I am mostly in...
You can join Blue Protocol with Christian.
No, I don't.
Recruit Lord Covenant, so you can follow him.
I'm not planning to join Blue Protocol for now, that is because I'm currently with MMOs based on classes. The MMOs that I'm currently playing are Final Fantasy XIV and Dungeon Fighter Online.
Who is it by?
I don't know.
Hang on one second.
Anyways, it's about it. It's going to be 7 o'clock in a couple of moments, and I need to get ready for work. Sadly.
Did I max?
Okay. Where are you, Slayer? Yeah. Where are you?
Have a good one.
So yeah, I'll be making. I think I'll be making my final logo. Oh my god, I really want to fix this game.
We all are.
Oh, and in front of everyone, Agape.
I don't even know what it is.
I'm sorry.
Yay!
At least I'm saying I'm sorry.
No more hatred in the world.
My teeth are actually done now.
You can finally see
and I maxed.
It's only even though you're a little late.
The last maxing out of the cathedral. I finished. It's all done.
I wasn't able to fulfill my dream of being able to win the King's Ransom at least once, but I'm fine with that.
No, I did.
I never bothered with the King's Ransom. It was just.
I know it was a little bit pointless doing it now, but at least I wanted to have like a little bit of a little rush of winning.
If you guys are here tomorrow, I would like to speak some things about this game, because I do believe that this game is not that I have the potential, it's just that how can the developers be like I try so much in sending the developers a message of what they needed to do, but they keep ignoring us.
This issue, the problem is not the devs. The one that decided to pull out the plug is the copyright holder, not the dev.
Of course, man.
Music Guru LLC. That's the right holder's name. Music Guru LLC. And then the publisher is of course this thing. You know what?
The other ones to blame, not really the devs. The ones who are actually making the content, they were like blessings, really. It's just a little bit sad that they weren't able to really have that much time to shine.
I told Stacy in Discord early this morning. I do hope that if the developers can at least, I mean, for Skyforge at least, if they can work behind the scenes when it's like after the shutdown, if they can revive this game years later, because yes, it can happen. It can happen.
And that's happened.
There was an MMO that I played. Called Grand Chase. It shut down in 2015 and it returned 6 years later.
Yeah.
Maybe, but I think it's still gonna be like a many years ahead until that happens.
I'll be more ready than for when that happens. I'll be having a new PC soon. Once I have it, yeah, better graphics, better less lag.
Let's just be better overall, hopefully. Yeah, I need to do the rest before my stream ends. But it was nice to do our last raid, Skyforge. Probably some people are probably doing raids on other pantheons, but it is gonna be a memory to cherish. The laughs we did, the little jokes we did, little bullying we did, and
I already recorded everything that I got.
The bullying we did, the struggles we went through. It's all worth it for this game, honestly. And for all the community that is here, thank you. And I know I'm still gonna be hopping around here and there, but it's not gonna feel the same as Skyforge. With everything that we did, it's kind of like established in many of our hearts.
Rough, it's never going to be the same. It's never going to be the same. There isn't another sci-fi MMO of this scale in the MMO market, as far as I know. Except Tower of Fantasy, of course.
It's roughly in the same state as Skyforge.
Oh my god.
So let's take our little few hours that we have and cherish these moments. We're still gonna be, OS might still be here, but unfortunately Skyforge is gonna be out for many years, if not forever. But hopefully we can still be all around and cherish the moments that we spent here. So, see you soon again.
Yeah.
Hello.
It's being a pleasure to.
Well, there's still another hour that I still can use, and Husluck was there. I didn't want to not say that he wasn't there. He was there. But before I wanted to get all too fucking emotional, I had to get out of there and be able to work out the rest. I still have to do the wheel thing, at least one last wheel before we finish up Skyforge for good. And honestly, this is awfully bittersweet. This is not even bittersweet, this is full on bitter. Because I'm still gonna have that mindset that the game's still gonna be there, even though it's not. And it's gonna take me such a long while to be able to understand that the game is not there. So, let me try to start off the wheel. Let me find out the wheel here. Wheel, this one, and this one. So, this is gonna be the last challenge we do for this game. For those who are new to this, even though this is literally the last Skyforge stream that we do, and if you have been here before, you kind of know the gist of it. I'm gonna do... I was about to say all the directives, but since training avatar is one of them, it might be a little bit tough for me to do that one. So this time I'm not gonna be including the trial. So we're gonna be doing the squad, the group, and invasion directive with a specific class, and the class will be chosen by the wheel. I had some people saying, I believe it was Sanzo saying that he was kind of pondering if it's going to be Grove Walker today. Last time he guessed it really well, so let's see if he's either right or if it's something else. Spin the wheel. Up, 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 up. It was close though, but it's not. It was the Alchemist. Alchemist is fun. Actually, wasn't Alchemist the first one that I did that I got as a class to do on the wheel? Like the wheel challenge when I first started streaming on Skyforge? Or at least when I welcomed the challenge. Not that I remember, I think it was. I think it was Alchemist. I have like a very vague idea that I remember Alchemist being like one of the first, if it wasn't actually the first class that I did on the wheel challenge. Because I remember using the overload with it as well. Now it's gonna be like really plainly simple. Because not only do I have like a really good weapon for like the and current generation as a dad, I'm also gonna be keeping it as DPS. I don't know why I still have this at DPS, but I'm gonna keep it as a DPS. And I'm also gonna make like a very swift change here. I'm gonna pull up like a different weapon because you always have to swap up to a different weapon before being able to change to this one. And I'm gonna put up like a few quantum handlers until I get main damage. And that may, there we go. And that may like be a very stupid idea, but this is gonna be the very last thing we'll do. So honestly, let's just go crazy. Let's do Alecro Island. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to have a lot of time to be recording every region or every little place about Skyforge before we are done. But I'm going to try to record a few things as kind of like possibly as kind of like content for the video that I'll eventually do. Oh, I forgot about the overload. Yeah. I forgot about the overload. I was gonna be doing a lot more damage if I had the overload on. It also does this too, so yeah, go back to overload. Yeah. Yeah. I guess I got so used to being all strong that it feels weird that I kind of feel a little bit weak now. Okay. I also do have to wake up early. Not only because of me wanting to be present for the game, but also because, like I said, my cousin, or one of my cousins, is going to be at my house today. Actually, he's already in. He already is. He's going to be spending the night here. But the thing is, he's probably going to wake up quite early, so I'm going to have to be there to give him
unless
anything.
falling into water is your ultimate goal.
Oh, we are saying that destroying that we can come back with that the game comes back with all the encountering tech. That is really fucking unlikely. Because a lot of us are already stacked up with a lot of great chests. And I actually have very little to compare to like a lot of people because my stuff is a lot of stuff. I may be able to just like get more of this if I want to, but very unlikely will they actually bring our accounts back for these things. They either gonna be deleting those boxes, or they're gonna be doing main things that were purchased while these during those last weeks, which is honestly very likely. Very likely they'll do that. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Eventually, I already took some screens. Yes, Angela. And, actually, we did that on Sunday? Last Sunday? Yes. We did that last Sunday. We basically just we all grouped up and went to, like, specific spots. And, actually, we took a few photos. If I have time and be able to manage it pretty well, I might be able to actually show some of those. The thing is, of course, it's not going to look all that good because the photo mode of this game is not exactly all that great, as you can see. But I did take a few photos. The problem with the photo mode of this game is it does not let you go that far. So the angles might not look all that good, but I tried. And the people were still waiting for me to just take the second picture. I tried to make it look good at the very least. Yep. And another thing that now just came to my mind that was also one of the reasons why I was so heartbroken with the fact that the game is going to be shutting down was because I was working on something. There's been like many instances of me mentioning a project that I was working on, and that project turned out to be like a guide that was supposed to be like almost like a universal guide about Skyforge. And that universal guide would be able to branch out many things about Skyforge, like distortions, like exoskeletons, like vents. You'll be able to even talk about the before you die a painful it's going to be able to reach many things, even the glasses even. And I was taking a really long time with that because I was even including like GIFs, like GIF files on that Excel file, like just to be able to showcase like how the classes, how the class abilities look like, and stuff like that. It even went as far as to just one Excel file weighing 10 gigabytes. I don't know if you've ever seen an Excel file weigh that much. I went that far just to be able to make a really decent Excel file. I was still working on it, even though I was like having like many instances where I was like stopping because something was happening. But I was still trying to keep on going and making that file and making that guide be as complete as possible. And when they announced the game is gonna be closing, I got so mad at myself because I was like, why? Why are they closing it? I was almost like, I was actually not even close to even finishing it. But I was like pretty much 60% done with that. I could say for sure that I was 60% done with that. And with how much content that had, it was eventually, if it ever came out, it was probably could have been considered one of the most complete guides Skyforge has ever had. However, because I didn't have enough time, or if I were to even think about doing that much earlier, unfortunately I was never able to complete it. As soon as they mentioned about the announcement, I immediately just gave up about the guide and immediately hopped onto something completely different. So I went from one project that was about like getting people to now making a project that was supposed to like honor Skyforge. And the project now that I'm working right now, which is kind of like the one that is supposed to honor Skyforge, which so far has very little about Skyforge actually. It's a new world in Minecraft that apparently right now the name is called Skycraft, but I'm not sure if I will be able to change the name at some point. But the whole idea is that I'm gonna be creating like a whole world that people can be there, do some. There's gonna be raids in there as well, kind of like something that will look like raids, trials that can kind of look like dungeons, stuff
You
like
might
that.
have disturbed the Hydra.
And
Stop
there's gonna be including
updating
some
the data.
things that
You have
can't be
definitely
like
disturbed the
Skyforge.
Hydra.
But it's definitely not gonna be melee. It's not gonna be the same. I'm not gonna just want to make something that people can hang out, basically. And I've been working on that for like a few weeks at this point. And it taught me a lot about how the code works in Minecraft. It is something very interesting because I had to really get my head around ChatGPT just to help with that.
The Gorgonites have built a vapor nest here.
Eventually I'll also put up like a
Eliminating
PvP arena
their
on that
helpless
as well.
offsprings
And
will not cause
PvP
you
arena
any
and like
psychological
vents have been a
discomfort.
little bit weird to in concept, but I'll come up with something. Because the PvP in this game was actually heavily dead. Like, if you think the game itself was dead, the PvP was even more dead than that. There was a time that PvP was awfully popular though. Okay, that's done. Now up to Lenny again. The reason why I'm not doing a trial with the class is because of the mechanic that the boss has. I'm also curious to even see if there's the mini bosses on that boss. Oh, I'm actually curious to see that. I might actually attempt to see that. If mini bosses are there, I might be able to do that and just do it by myself and be able to see if I can kill the boss without getting trapped. Because the boss has a mechanic that it will just target you and trap you in the queue that might kill you. So it's sucky. But the thing is, if I kill the mini bosses that are like on the corners of the map, I might be able to not have that thing trigger on me for also because I'm running a really good DPS build, the slime ball that the alchemist produces, it can be really good. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to one-shot up mini boss with that, but it's worth a try. I might be able to even be so much as be just a little bit, can I say? A little bit zesty in the situation and just give it a try, I guess. If it goes well, then I guess I'm that strong. I really don't win much aside from just feeling really proud of myself, really.
Warning, a special mechanoid troop is approaching.
This is being awfully easy right now. The thing is, when it comes to the training avatar, for the most part, you're just gonna be in your normal form. You cannot be in your god form until at some point you're fighting the avatar. And unfortunately, we didn't do the actual avatar. But also, a lot of people were running out of time, so I can't really blame them.
Do not let the enemy troop reach the town's defenders.
No, this is special troops. Actually, not called special troops. I tend to just call any special group any group of like few enemies that just spawn out of ships or something. There we go. That's all of them. So now I just need to find one more group, which is right over there. Come here. You? Ah, that didn't hit it. That's fun. I actually kill the enemies in kind of like insta-kill style. If I just do the C. Oh my god, I can. Oh my god, I can.
A special mechanoid troop is approaching.
That is incredible. Ah. I thought I didn't kill it, but I did. Yeah. You over there. Get down. This is make your own game. Awesome. I wish I had that much knowledge when it comes to games, but no. Unfortunately, no. I cannot make games.
A special mechanoid troop is approaching.
This game will be in my heart for a very long time. I wish I could have stayed in this game for the previous 4 years that I wasn't here, but it's a little bit lucky. Wish I could have found this game earlier, honestly. Okay, now I just need to go to one of the camps. I always go to West Camp. And I think a lot of people always go to West Camp as well. I don't know why, but it feels like even if you spawn in many different places, you will always end up in West Camp.
Us greatly.
Thank you for your work.
Okay, let's now test my theory. Let's see if I can slow this with just the Alchemist. It is probably unlikely, but honestly, I'm feeling brave.
There are 4 special mechanoids on the ship. They
Yes,
receive
they are
part
there.
of the Avatar's energy and give him extra abilities. Eliminate them.
So there's a bombardier, there's a wall, there's a sower, and then there's the other one, which is floodlight. I might as well just go for sower first. Oh, you're actually tough. I guess you're gonna be quite tough. I'm not gonna be able to one-shot you. Ain't no fucking shot I'm gonna be able to do this. And I have the time. Luckily I'm strong enough, but okay. But this is not gonna one-shot the boss. Only if I'm incredibly strong at some point. Another one. Yep. This is definitely gonna be taking a while now. Honestly, if I were to try and go with like maybe another different class, it probably would take far too long. So is right over there. And I'm really playing with God by doing this. Yep, it is. Far too much. I guess I'm gonna have to self-upgrade the class. I remember being able to deal with Ali just fine. But what other class can I use that will be able to think things just fine? I guess? But I would rather have Ali, honestly. This one you're gonna have to go DPS. You're fine here. And on this one, use you. So I guess the challenge should have just stopped earlier. Because it's gonna be 9 possible for me to be able to solo this as an alchemist, even as a DPS alchemist. This is also gonna be taking a little bit. I shall be focusing on the ones that are actually gonna be hurting me the most, but I'm not sure which one actually has the little key thing. Well, I guess I'm gonna be taking my sweet time trying to guess. Oh, stop running! You won't stop running. Nope. I mean, I could also try not to do it solo. Probably would have been great. The thing is, it would still be kind of fun to see which is the thing that actually makes me be stuck. Don't have any healing. Oh, I really appreciate you. Stop it. That's gonna be tougher. Okay, I'm gonna invite people. Okay. Just gonna let in people, but most likely they're not gonna be entering or being kind of like face. I think that should be practically rugby. Hey, we got one. Change it to 2, no? Okay, they're coming already. That's lovely. They're not that strong, though. They're academy people. That one isn't, but this one is. Even though academy people can still be highly strong because of how much the game has been giving to people. That is half an over. I'm not gonna be doing this by myself, okay? Let's see if they're actually gonna be helping. Since they're also not paying, so I might as well just also still be paying. Even though I'm not exactly being all tankish. They're helping. Kind of. They are. There we go. Is Sean just gonna stand there? No, he's coming. Bro, my god, I've not seen people in a while. Have one open. Okay, let them come. This usually is done in a group. Even if you try to do a solo, it's gonna be quite hard. The only time that it was really easy was the Final Night one because of the Paladin node. The Paladin node was really, really easy. Oh yeah, now they're doing damage. There we go, much easier. Let's go. I don't remember what this one does. Let's see. Yep. It spins. I know what the wall does, but aside from that, the other ones are also kind of like very self-explanatory, but this... Oh. Fuck. Why? Why it had to shut down on me now? Oh, it's actually my internet. Please. Come back. There we go. It was my internet for a second there. Oh, I hope I'm still alive. I'm back. I hope I'm still alive. Okay. Hope y'all still there. Oh, you fucker. Come on. I know you're dropping frames. Stop dropping frames. Okay, I'm still on YouTube. That's good. Ah, thanks. Thanks for letting me know that I'm still alive. There we go. Back. I'm probably dead at this point. If I'm still alive, I'm fucking awesome. I am so fucking awesome. There we go. Off we go. Well, I'll just pull all these. Hopefully it doesn't see again. Get the heck out of me. It's starting to succeed though. It's starting to get like those little flags here and there. Let's keep it going. Are they really gonna be attacking this without me? Ugh.
The automatic mechanoid turret cannot be disabled, but we can reboot the control system. It will be activated for about a minute.
Oh yeah, these turrets. They're annoying pieces of shit. They can only, like, be disabled temporarily. They'll eventually come back and just, like, smack in the ass. I won't do this. Because there's a lot on Terra. They need to deal with it, though. I think here... there's, like, a few. Now we can finally face this one. Bloodlight. I'm not sure what this one does either, but it should be easy. I don't think this is the one that if you look at it, it will blind you. That is definitely not it. Oh, it'll also do these things. Okay. Those things can hurt, but it's not as much. Also should be doing more damage when he opens up his weird thing. The thing is, it spins so quickly.
Special mechanoid eliminated. The Avatar lost the floodlight ability, but the power of his attacks has increased.
There we go. And I'm not sure how powerful he can become, but honestly, I have not seen much of a difference. Floodlight is done, Sower is done, now we're going for the bombardment. Hello, sweeties. I found something. Seconders are usually the easier ones. They're supposed to be like the harder, the more attack related ones, but those ones are actually incredibly tasty. Everything's safe. Damn. What's that? Give me that. Let me check. Dick. Next up. Yeah, these. Together. Lovely. we go, that was quick. Bombardier is on this side already. This is the one that some bombs and okay, this is it. He's not being able to res. Oh, that's sad. Let's go. Yep. What is it? What does it do? Oh! Oh, this is fun. It does not a lot of damage, but it is fun. Oh, you're the one that actually traps people. Okay, I see you. There we go. Oh, you're also important. Yeah, you're the one that also traps people. Come on! Stop running away from me! He can be killed. It's because I'm not being able to control my abilities as the main focus.
Special mechanoid eliminated. The Avatar lost the Bombardier ability, but the power of his attacks has increased.
Okay, now we just need to go to that way. The wall. Let me just explain this. So they know. Basically, what I wrote was when the boss becomes untargetable when he opens like his inner side, it's gonna be like launching like a flash. So you need to look away. I'm not sure if you're supposed to have your character look away or you're supposed to just have the camera look away. I'm not sure if they even moved that. It's been such a long time since I've done that mechanic, honestly. Wait, they're running all the way back. Is there like an enemy that's there? Ding ding ding. Ding 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 ding. Bom 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 bom. Yep. Ah, you bitch. Yeah. Alright. We're almost there. After these two mini packs of bosses, enemies, it should be boss now. Neat. That was all for the collection. If I was actually following the quest, we should have done that by now. Nope. That is a lot of lasers to dodge. Now that's the wall. I think this is my favorite mini boss. Guy. Let's remove the 350 meters. Okay. Let's see it confirm. Rocket boat, look away. Oh shit. Okay, there we go. That is like the lowest light for me to do. Okay, now there's the actuals. All the way there. Let me target. Okay, look away. And look away. There we go. Still targeted. Yikes. See, this is what happens if you don't look it away. More. Then we can finally face integrator. I'm still trying to jump myself to the share. Not been an easy thing. Play. There we go. That's what just keeps staggering. Come on.
Special mechanoid eliminated. The Avatar lost the wall ability, but the power of his attacks has increased.
There we go. Finally head on to the box. Flyer. Since both sides should be clean, they can go to whichever. I'm actually gonna swap up something here. I'm gonna put that first. There we go. Yeah, now he has all those things. That means that a lot of his abilities are going to be down for like 5 minutes. And let's go. Happy now. Still have the little zombie thing, but that's one is usually not that bad. Where's the spot here? There we go. Really sucks. He was just standing there. I think he died. No, he didn't. There we go. No. I'm actually gonna play either first. I killed him! Oh man. I guess those skills are kind of verbal together. Okay. Boom. I'm just gonna do just a tad bit more damage. Okay, hopefully that will be active by the time you. Okay. Come on, just drop down already. Luckily the bomb has never gone behind me. Honestly, just roll the dice. There we go. And yes, that was my first try of this invasion. I was really slacking. But we finally did it. I kind of was also saving it for until the very last point. We finally did it. It's kind of sad that the last invasion that we're gonna get to play is gonna be next. That is not my favorite invasion. If I could say so, my favorite invasion... maybe Oceanids. Maybe Oceanids, maybe Gorgos. I'm not sure, honestly. But, it's been lovely. My god. How am I gonna be able to remember everything about this game? Because 6 years is a lot. I mean, it feels like it's not, but it is. If you try to think about everything you've done for this, it will be a lot. It will be a lot of things you have done. And I honestly, I don't know where to start, frankly. I know I'm not gonna have a lot of time to be here, and I'm gonna have to close the stream in about a few minutes. But, well, I just want to have like a few more minutes to reflect about this game. And I'm struggling a little bit to remember about every single thing about this game. But I am feeling like I'm still trying to accept this. For the most part, I am fine. I'm like going around just fine. But there are so many things that I am struggling to accept. And I think for the most part is the reason why I'm feeling like this is completely unfair. It is because of the injustice that this game went through. Also, welcome CS Artwork. I hope you have a lovely day. And frankly, there's so many injustices that this game suffered, even though it had like the biggest potential to be one of the best MMORPGs out there. It was not done justice. And honestly, I could say like a few reasons why this game had so many potentials. You would know that one of the reasons that would give you is because of the voice actors. One of the best voice actors that I know voices one of the few voice actors I know that are really great. Voices a few characters of this game. Wouldn't you know that Flavius it has the same voice actor as the Xeno Mask from Sailor Moon. I could give you another one. I could also give that Asterius has the same voice actor as Zhongli from Genshin Impact. That's one thing. Laertes that eventually turns into Thanatos. His original voice when he is Laertes or Gravedigger, his voice is the same voice as Raiden from like the many Mortal Kombat franchises. There's that, and there's so many characters there's so many great voice actors that have been used to voice this game, and I feel like that was such a missed opportunity for that. And if I were to like hop onto to one of their streams or one of their videos and say like, oh, you voiced this character, they're probably not gonna remember that. And honestly, that sucks a little. But it's not their fault they're not able to but this game had amazing potential to be the greatest MMORPG. There's also that whole thing about MMORPGs never reaching peak, because apparently not a lot of people are into MMORPGs in the first place. But for me, I never saw myself as being a person for MMORPGs myself. I tried a few myself, but most of them weren't even like battle-based. I mean, they were, but I've tried many, honestly. But I was never really a person for MMORPGs, frankly. The one that a few that I remember playing were perhaps Metin, and maybe at some point I played maybe a few others. I remember playing Metin 2 at the very least, but that did not last long. I got so confused because of the hub. And same thing goes for many other MMORPGs. The thing when it came to Skyforge, it was so different. When it came to HUD, when it came to like how it was graphic-wise, it immediately grabbed my attention. The lore may have not been the best, even though it had some interesting dialogues in it. Maybe the fact that the lore was never finished in the first place. If you actually go to the stories, the third season never got finished. Even never got started in the first place. And even though they were teasing out this in such an interesting way, they never really got to finish the stories, and I wish they could. It would have been such an amazing story about Skyforge. And for example, when it came to the stories, really, this was all about like the mortals and immortals are like going against each other, really. And honestly, that would have been such an amazing story if they kept going with it. Also, I heard nailed out. But they never really got to finish that. And many of the things they never really got to do was fix the many bugs that this game has. Either those bugs are mostly exploited, or the bugs are just straight up just break the game, or just break the immersion of the game. Those ones, I prefer those being fixed mostly, because the exploit ones, they just tend to make the game easier, but not too easy.
These creatures have...
And there's also like the lack of content that this game had for like years, really. Before 4Game got the hold of the game and was able to implant the integrity of the legendary weapons, the last thing we got as a like actual content was the introduction of nightmares and distortions, and that was it. And I don't remember the last time we had that. I think that could have been like maybe a year or two ago. I think that could be like a little bit more friendly, like 2 years ago. And also, do you know when we got our last class? It was in 2021. So it's been 4 years since we got our last class, and for me that feels weird because it felt only like 2 years actually. Sometimes they only feel like 1 year since we got the bounty hunter, but it was 4 years ago.
So let's take the exam, colleagues.
And before bounty hunter, we got
the homeland of the Oceanids is the planet Alco.
Firestarter? Yeah, I believe it was the Firestarter. And then before the Firestarter, I believe it was I think it was the Grovewalker after the Sun Eater,
I must admit these Garganids are rather attractive.
Honestly, I don't know. But I don't remember those classes being there when I first hopped onto the game. And once I did hop on the game for the second time, Grove and the Soundweaver were already a thing, apparently. But before I keep on dabbling much more about that, 6 years of like having a routine that kept going. You kept doing a thing, even though sometimes it could be very frustrating. It was something on the other side we felt much joy. And I was also I'm not sure if some of you know, but I was also a commander in this pantheon. I'll even show you. Going by this. This will show you the commanders. See, this thing means that you're a commander. I'm right here. And I joined. This is the date that I joined. I joined in 2019. It may feel like quite a fucking lot, but it wasn't for the entirety of the game. And I only joined them when I was ranked 95. Look at my fucking rank now. And of course, a lot of people can get your rank to a much faster pace now, but back then, I don't remember what rank was the maximum, honestly. But it was definitely not that. It was definitely not on the 600s. I'm not sure if it was even on the 500s, frankly. But it was much different. And it feels like I have so many things trying to flash onto me, and I'm not sure if they're even important. That's the thing. And there's a lot of people who are already offline, and I'm probably the only commander online at this point. Let's see. There's me and Lord. But I guess it's taking me some time to understand how this game impacted me, because I had like 2 occasions where I cried so much. And I can possibly remember a few things and start crying, maybe. It's not gonna be. I can remember like people telling me that they were proud of me because I was always a kind person, always giving my best for the others, even though a lot of people weren't really deserving. But I was always putting my best performance for this game, even though nobody asked. I just really loved the idea that I was part of a community that accepted me, and I was able to be able to do something, be able to feel important. I guess I always had that idea that I always had to do something to be worth that. And I know that that mentality by itself, it is wrong, because you don't have to do anything to show your worth. But it's not easy to be able to get rid of that mentality. People can say like, oh, we just have to like try to get rid of that mentality. It's not easy. And for me, I feel I find solace in having this type of mentality. And I know it's not gonna be right, but I find solace in having this mentality of being able to make people happy, making people feel comfortable around me. And I might have this weird-ish personality about me, but I found ways to have people be fine with me and not feel awkward at all. And if they do, I'll be able to just shift the whole thing. I'll try not to shift too much, because then I'm just really going all people-pleasing. But when it comes to projects, when it comes to like doing content, when it comes to doing stuff, I like it to do it in a way that it can be something that everyone will be able to enjoy, me included. And when it came to Skyforge, that basically was kind of like something that I was able to do for a reason. The reason why I actually started doing like guides, starting to do streaming for this game, the reason why I started to I even started doing the channels because of Skyforge, was because I felt I had a depth to pay. And yes, this whole mentality may be wrong, but let me explain. When I first hopped onto this game, I was so confused about many things. And like I said, this is normal. It is normal to feel confused about this game. And I felt really lost. And when it comes to like certain games like that, people will not bother to help you. But I felt immensely lucky to have found a community that was willing to spend their time to help me. It was not about like just like try to carry me. It was not about that. It was trying to fill my mind with the knowledge necessary to be able to go through the game without any issues. And I did a lot of mistakes when it comes to this game. Like, even game-wise, I did so many mistakes. But those mistakes I was able to redeem at some point. And I really wanted at some point, since I felt so grateful that people were able to help me, and not a lot of people were willing to do the same for the others. I felt like I wanted to step up. So that's what I did. I stepped up. I started making guides for Skyforge. I started being more active. I became a commander eventually. When I first became a commander, it was actually for the cognition farms. That's my first role as a commander. The reason why was actually because back then it was Pickle and Pizzerine, but they weren't as active. And I suddenly got really interested of making the maps, of like rebranding the maps for the cognition farms. And since I had like a way of being able to know how to edit the images, I was able to make the maps. So I found a way, and I was able to like pinpoint the icons of where the bosses would be, where the let's say the camps would be, or the generators would be, and I was able to make a more understanding map. And I was able to do for all of the invasions. So the fact that a lot of commanders were like saying praises about my efforts when it came to that kind of also got their attention on me, and eventually promoted me to commander. I think at some point I was already a community advisor, but eventually I became a commander, and after that I was never. But at some point, because of like some issues with time, and also because I was dating Hoslock back then, and Hoslock was the commander for night raids. Since Viscerine and Pickle were also weren't really doing much, they went back to becoming the commanders for the Cognition Farm, and I became one of the commanders for the night raids. Eventually, Hotsock also stopped playing because of the lack of content, so I ended up just stepping up for the most part. I was never good at making teams. I think that's obvious. I was never great at making teams, so I was always like a little bit afraid of just letting people build their own teams, and just be able to do what I could do better, which was kind of like hiding the team throughout the battle. You should get Mercy to try playing Holic here. I don't know that, and I feel like it could be something based on a Hollow Vibe VTubers, something like that. I feel like it could be based on that. That's basically I was basically a commander of the night raids until now. Even though I kind of wish I could have still been a Cognition Farm commander. I honestly am also kind of like a little bit grateful, because there has been times where I actually fell asleep on those Cognition Farms. So thanks, Agape. There has been many things that have happened in this game, and have this game be the one that changed me the most. And I mean, yeah, I think I would say that this one not only changed me, but changed alongside with me. I guess that's the right word to say. Probably this game has been the game that's seen me grow the most, and it's been the game that's been around the most from me. And I don't think I've ever played the game as constantly and for this long as this one. So, honestly, kudos. Kudos to you, Skyforge. And I wish I could have been more emotional about this, but I think my heart just turned to stone because it's trying to accept this. If this is to be a funeral, then I'm gonna be those that I just cannot cry anymore. there's a lot of times that I just cannot find the words to speak. It's just gonna make it really much harder to make the video at some point. Maybe I'm gonna need a script actually. Hopefully there's a way that I can just go forward. Maybe be able to do the changes that I need to just like be able to just go forward without the game. I know there's gonna be a lot of changes that I'm gonna do, mostly on my YouTube channel. That's gonna happen. That's gonna be like the bigger changes. I'm gonna have to put like a whole playlist of like Skyforge, Rest in Peace, kind of. But I'm probably just gonna do that. And I'm also gonna have to like change the my YouTube channel's name to maybe Mercy Melody, or if it's not available, maybe it's something else. I'm gonna have to try that. And basically just have to make my name a little more generic, more like not just like specific to Skyforge. And also I'm gonna have to change the description of my YouTube channel, which is almost just Skyforge based. When it comes to Twitch, I think the only thing I need to change is the offline screen, because the offline screen shows the schedule, and I'm gonna have to change from Skyforge to the project tech guy. And also I'm gonna have to change also the schedule that I posted only once on Discord. I should have just like I could have just like keep posting that, but I'm so forgetful of posting that more often. And I need to post the new schedule, how it's gonna be, instead of having like Skyforge is gonna have instead the new game, which is not so much of a new game. I've been playing that for a year. But I hope this is understandable. The game that's gonna be replacing Skyforge is gonna be a music game called Project Sekai, or Colorful Stage. I guess it's called Project Sekai or Colorful Stage. And it's gonna be at the same day, at the same time. It's gonna feel different, of course, but it's gonna basically the schedule is gonna be mostly the same. Now I gotta think of a more interesting name. I'll think of something. I'll think of something. Oh, your internet went down, Angelo? I was trying to wrap things up and talk about the game and how things are gonna be from now on. And then wrap up the stream for today. You missed out quite a lot. I also had like a moment where my internet went down too. Yavan Polka every Monday. I don't think Yavan Polka is available in the game. Maybe, but I don't remember. It does have some other interesting musics to play though. So I will close you a second time because I will definitely hop on tomorrow. Oh, this is gonna be so bittersweet. So gonna be bittersweet. Isa panmarap. The next game. This makes me feel quite speechless. I've had a lot of tears to cry for this game already. I don't think I can cry anymore. But I am quite... How do I say this? I feel like so unfair about the situation. They could have done so much good about this game. And instead, they're just gonna put it in trash. Even though they didn't say that they were gonna be deleting the game. They're just gonna be shutting down the servers. I guess they just want to give us a little bit of hope that maybe someday the game can come back. But it's probably gonna take years until then. I'm not sure by the time that the game does indeed come back if I'll even remember. It's gonna take me time to go around. But it's gonna be something that I'll try to remember as much as I can. Oh, now I'm starting to get emotional. But I want to remember every single thing. It's kind of. Is it too much that you feel this much for a game? Is it too much? Because I certainly do. And the fact that I know that this game has been with me for like those years that I was able to grow this much is honestly ridiculous. And the fact that I had such amazing people to be there with me, and even though they're not gonna be gone, but having that routine, having those laughs, having those funny moments, even those moments of despair, those moments of frustration, it felt really good. It felt really, really good. It felt for once that I was finally able to be part of something. And since I was that type of person that was very isolated in my house, it was a great change. Even though my parents could barely sleep because of me. Now they're gonna be able to sleep, thankfully. But I am gonna miss this. I'm gonna miss this. I still can see the game tomorrow, and I hope I can still get to still can have a chance to record every single place of the game. I'll try to do that after this stream, so I will hop on in Skyforge again. But it's gonna be so hard. I guess as a way to cope, I'll still pretend that the game's there. But it's not gonna be easy. I'll know that it's not. I need to rest soon as well. I'll try not to take too much time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry this is going way too much. I'm already past my time. So, I hope you enjoyed tonight's stream. Don't forget I'll be joining you guys this Friday now. It's gonna be the usual Dislike stream. And on Sunday it's gonna be the usual Sackboy game. Since the OBS is finally fixed, it should be fine. Alright everyone. We have to make Mercy a Skyforge themed Minecraft server. I'm already working on that, Mitsuru. I'm already working on that. I've been working on that for the last few weeks. Actually, I've been working even before I went on vacation. Remind you of that. And and don't forget, now every Monday it's gonna be a different game. It's no longer Skyforge. It's gonna be Project Sekai Call for Stage. It's gonna be a music game. So if you feel confused, if you expect the Skyforge, I'm sorry for the bad news. So I hope you still see this VOD before the game closes for good. And I hope you cherish the moments of this game before it goes away for good. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. And for all my lovely angels, hope you have a lovely night. And see you again soon. Bye bye.